Hi, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. I thought I would show off my ship that we've been building on the Narsut playthrough. This is the Valentia. Now, the Valentia is a Modus class transport ship. This is the original ship built by Sarekh for the Narsut playthrough. It is completely built out exactly as it would be if you welded every single block up first. So this is the original ship, the way it was designed by Sarekh. As you can see, it's a very pretty ship. It's got really nice use of some negative space. The fins on it look sharp. It's it's built in a way that I would never think to build a ship. But it is built very nicely. It did have one major problem. When trying to leave Narsut, I found out that the 4 large thrusters it has simply was not enough to leave the planet. Which is what precipitated my rebuild. But let's take a look around the original ship. We have a small hangar bay with a gate that will allow a ship outside of it that is 3 wide by 2 high. That's important in a little bit. I'll show you why. It has entrances on both sides of the gate with some lockers, and this is a full airlock. Shut everything up as we go, so that you can see the ship seal up and everything. We have control bays up here for stuff on both sides. Shut down the ship on both sides again. We have some crew lockers. We have the basic assembler. I believe the ship has a basic refinery. Let me check. REF. No. It has an assembler, but no refinery. Yeah, this is exactly the way Sarekh built it. And here we have crew quarters, or a desk and some lockers. And here we repeat that with actually a kitchen space. Across the way we have some storage, some crates. And here we have more desks, a couch, a couple beds, and a bathroom. We have beds and bathroom over here. I've got a bathroom here with some beds also. So this ship is set up to house 4 crew members. I guess if you do shifts, you can go up to 8. And this is the bridge. A few buttons and stuff for decoration. 3 seats. You can see again from the outside, it is a pretty little ship. Now, let's go look at the rebuild. Now look, the main thing that precipitated the rebuild was the hydro thrusters for liftoff. 4 simply was not enough. Now I did switch kinds. The original ship is built with the original non-DLC hydrogen thrusters. I used the brand new sci-fi hydrogen thrusters just because they were new and I wanted to. Doesn't affect anything, they just look different. I put 8 thrusters at minimum in every direction other than the 8 vertical thrusters. Now, That sounds like a lot until you realize that 8 hydrogen thrusters equals is less than one large hydrogen thruster in power. I did not increase or decrease the number of ion thrusters. They're the exact same number as the original. A couple of them are moved here and there, but all in all, it's the exact same amount of ion. Forward, back, side to side. Originally, I thought I had extended the length of the ship, but I realized that I never moved these large ion thrusters at the back, so the ships are actually the exact same length. Mine's a little bit thicker because I have I've extended the wings back here to account for the extra hydrogen thrusters that I have. In addition to the rebuild, I have 2 oxygen farms and 2 algae farms that are not on the original ship. As you can see, I drastically increased the size of the hold. Hold on, that's not supposed to be there. Sorry. That wasn't supposed to be there. There is true negative space here on this ship, so you can fly right through it. The only place I have true negative space is here, because I made use of the original negative space right here, and I'll show you how. So, let's look at the interior some. Now, Valentia has a much larger hold. It's actually I actually extended the ship down 1 block to accommodate this. Instead of the 3 wide by 2 high exit, here we have a 5 wide by 4 high opening to take the ship out. So, much larger volume of ship can fit through my gate than can fit through the original gate. And the lights coming through those windows from the spotlight that keeps that lit up day and whether you're in space or at night so you can find it is cool. Now, no guardrails. Couldn't do guardrails because of the way this is set up. But up here, where the original negative space is, I put in a proper greenhouse. You walk all the way around, see the fruit, harvest it, all the things that you would want to do easily and quickly, walking on glass above your head, grass below your feet, glass, not grass, glass below your feet and above your head, so that the plants get plenty of light. It is airlocked on both sides to prevent death to your plants. As you notice, the airlocks are almost all automatic. They are controlled by whichever door is on the outside, which is nice. So you have very little oxygen loss, like when you're running through the ship. Now, in the main ship, actually, I missed a feature. Hold on. Come back out. One other feature in here. Remember, the original Modus has no refinery. The Valentia has a large refinery right there. She also has full assembler right here. While the other one does not have even a survival kit, this ship not only has a survival kit on the bridge, but it has a full med bay right inside the gate, right inside the rear lock. Now, this crew quarters, while slightly more cramped than the other, has room for 4 crew with 4 lockers. It has a dual bath area, each shower closed off, invisible to the other. The toilets are private. Everything exactly the way you'd want it if you were running multi-crew. We have a full kitchenette. We have a nice terrarium, sitting space for 4 crew. We have the food machine, which is again not in the original. On the opposite side, we have the captain's quarters. The captain has his own private bed, private bath, couch and a television, and a desk that allows him to look outside into space. Or out onto the planet if you're on a planet. And we have a nice terrarium for a little bit of nature. Now, we have a much larger locker area. And then our bridge. You notice the bridge is not drastically different. A few different blocks here and there, but the main difference is this: the survival kit. I changed out a couple of the control seats to make it look different. But all in all, the Valentia is very, very similar to the Modus that she started out, or Mobilis that she started out as. Is there another change to talk about? I have to admit, the Valentia is one of my favorite ships I've ever built, maybe my favorite. And I think the biggest reason was I tried to stick very diligently to the design of the original ship. I tried to keep the same ribbing. I tried to keep the same pattern for the colors. I mean, I tried very hard to keep it looking like the same exact ship. Oh, I have proper landing gear on my ship, where the original Mobus sits directly on the thrusters, the connector, and this little teleport if you set this ship down on the ground. Now, this one has a couple of outside connectors that I do not have, top and bottom. This one only has the main connector here at the chest. But that is the Valentia. I hope you enjoyed this little short. I hope you'll join me next time for some more Space Engineers Chaos. I stream the Narsut playthrough Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:30 to 3:30. And if you'd like to join me over on Twitch, I am streaming Space Engineers 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to noon. Until next time, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. Have a great day.